Hi everyone, welcome to the winner's announcement video for the 7th annual BookTube Prize. My name is Robert Sheard, and for those of you who are new to the BookTube Prize, we began in 2019 as a vehicle to give a voice to everyday readers who are also involved with bookish social media. I want to thank all of the judges who participated this year and who make this an ongoing event, and especially those judges who have been with us for 7 years now, returning again and again. Let's look at this year's prize by the numbers. This is our 7th season. We began with 96 books across 2 divisions. We had 265 judges from 35 countries. We held 4 rounds of competition, and the judges combined cast nearly 500 individual ballots. The format for the prize is fairly straightforward. We begin with 48 books in each division. The books are then divided into groups of 6 titles each. Each group is then judged by a multi-reader panel, and from each group, the top 3 books advance to the next round, and the bottom 3 books are eliminated. In other words, we cut our field in half in each round, and then after the first 3 rounds are completed, we are down to our final 6 books in each division. A few administrative announcements before we get to the books and the results. If you're a number cruncher like I am, shortly after this video premiere ends, you can visit our website at booktubeprize.org and download a PDF file on our main page that has all of the results from every round. So you can see every judge's, not by name, but every judge's individual vote for each book in every round. Also, if you click on the graphics heading there, you'll see the group graphics for each round this year. Please feel free to download and use these graphics in your own social media posts and videos about the BookTube Prize. If you're interested in joining us as a judge in 2026, there will be a couple of minor changes to the way we do this, but I will post a call for judges video in early November after I get back from my holidays. Please make sure you've subscribed to the channel and that you hit the notification bell so you won't miss that video, which is the only way you can sign up to become a judge. Information about what is involved to be a judge will be there, and also how to sign up. Okay, enough of the administrative business. Let's look back at the 96 books that we've read together this year. And now let's introduce this year's finalists. Slow Noodles, a Cambodian memoir of love, loss, and family recipes by Chanta Nguyen. Nguyen's memoir traces her family's journey from war-torn Cambodia to new lives in America, with food as both memory and lifeline. Recipes and stories intertwine, showing how flavors preserve culture, heal wounds, and carry loved ones across distance and time. Slow Noodles is at once a survival story and a celebration of resilience, offering nourishment for body and spirit. Everyone Who Is Gone Is Here, The United States, Central America, and the Making of a Crisis by Jonathan Blitzer. Blitzer offers a sweeping account of migration between Central America and the U.S., blending policy history with deeply reported personal stories. From the forces pushing families north to the politics shaping their reception, he illuminates the costs of displacement. Both empathetic and unsparing, Everyone Who Is Gone Is Here gives voice to migrants and shows how individual lives are altered by global decisions. Undue Burden, Life and Death Decisions in Post-Roe America by Shefali Luthra. Luthra examines abortion in America after the fall of Roe, following patients navigating hostile laws, providers under pressure, and families forced across state lines. Through intimate reporting, she shows how access to care has become a matter of inequality, with devastating consequences. Undue Burden is urgent and humane, a vital chronicle of rights curtailed and lives upended in real time. The Siege, a 6-day hostage crisis and the daring Special Forces operation that shocked the world by Ben McIntyre. In The Siege, McIntyre tells the story of the 1980 Iranian embassy hostage crisis in London, when 6 armed men held 26 people captive for 6 tense days. Drawing on interviews and newly released files, he captures the hostages' resilience, the gunmen's political motives, and the SAS's daring rescue. The result is a gripping narrative of courage, high-stakes drama, and events that echoed for decades. Challenger, a true story of heroism and disaster on the edge of space by Adam Higginbotham. Higginbotham reconstructs the 1986 Challenger disaster in riveting detail, drawing on new sources and human testimony. He traces NASA's ambition, overlooked warnings, and the tragic choices that led to catastrophe. With the pacing of a thriller and the depth of investigative history, Challenger captures both the human drama of loss and the systemic failures that reshaped America's faith in science and exploration. And The Barn, The Secret History of a Murder in Mississippi by Wright Thompson. Thompson revisits a long-buried Mississippi murder from the 1950s, the murder of Emmett Till, unraveling its echoes in memory, family, and place. Through meticulous research and evocative prose, he uncovers how silence, race, and violence continue to shape Southern life. The Barn is less a whodunit than a meditation on history's grip, revealing how the past lingers in barns, fields, and the stories communities choose to tell. In fiction, our 6 finalists are Martyr by Kaveh Akbar. Cyrus Shams, a poet and addict, lives in the shadow of family tragedy. His mother lost to an airline disaster, his father to a life of grinding work. Obsessed with the idea of martyrdom, Cyrus searches for meaning in art, faith, and memory. Akbar's lyrical debut blends humor and grief, crafting a vibrant meditation on loss, inheritance, and the human need to believe in something larger. Wandering Stars by Tommy Orange. In his follow-up to There, There, Orange traces Native histories from the Sand Creek Massacre through to present-day Oakland. Across generations, families wrestle with trauma, survival, and identity, their stories interwoven with fierce lyricism. Wandering Stars reveals how violence echoes through time while indigenous resilience endures. It's a powerful meditation on legacy, kinship, and the search for wholeness in the aftermath of rupture. There Are Rivers in the Sky by Elif Shafak. Shafak's sweeping tale spans continents and generations, weaving together myth, history, and personal memory. Characters displaced by politics and migration struggle with longing, love, and the stories that carry them forward. At once lyrical and ambitious, There Are Rivers in the Sky meditates on the fragility of home and the resilience of hope, tracing the invisible currents that connect lives across borders and time. Clear by Karis Davis. In 1843 Scotland, a struggling minister is sent to evict Ivar, the last man living on a remote island. When a near-fatal accident forces him into Ivar's care, a fragile friendship emerges across silence and difference. Spare yet deeply humane, Clear explores language, belonging, and the unexpected connections that form when two isolated lives collide against a backdrop of poverty, faith, and unforgiving land. James by Percival Everett. Everett reimagines Huckleberry Finn through the eyes of Jim, here called James, an enslaved man fleeing bondage with Huck. In this version, James is witty, literate, and fully alive, his story reframed from stereotype into human complexity. The novel becomes both homage and critique, exposing how narratives are shaped by power while offering a sharp, inventive meditation on race, identity, and freedom in America's violent past. And My Friends by Hisham Matar. Set among Libyan exiles in London, Matar's novel follows men bound together by friendship, loss, and the wounds of dictatorship. Through intimate reflection, My Friends examines how memory shapes identity and how exile leaves indelible marks on the heart. With quiet intensity, it asks what can sustain us, art, love, or companionship, when the past remains unhealed and belonging is always precarious. And now it's time to announce this year's BookTube Prize winners. In nonfiction, in third place, the winner of our bronze medal is The Barn by Wright Thompson. In second place, the winner of the silver medal is Everyone Who Is Gone Is Here by Jonathan Blitzer. And in first place, the winner of the gold medal for 2025 is Challenger by Adam Higginbotham. In fiction, in third place, the winner of the bronze medal is Clear by Karis Davis. In second place, the winner of the silver medal is There Are Rivers in the Sky by Elif Shafak. And I have to make a little note here and let you know that this is actually Ms. Shafak's third book that has won the silver medal in the BookTube Prize in our 7 years. Pretty remarkable. And in first place, the winner of the gold medal for 2025 in fiction is James by Percival Everett. Thank you for joining me today. Please keep an eye out for that call for judges video in November so you don't miss the sign-up period. And I look forward to Season 8 in 2026. Happy reading, everybody.